Hello respiratory instructors, this is Dennis Stanley. I'm the president of LindseyJones University. Just want to give you an update on our NBRC 2027 endeavors. We know that feels like it's a long ways away. 2027 seems about a year and a half away, a little bit more, but we know that we have to start working on this now. One of the things that you probably know already is that we want to make sure that we're done with the material for LindseyJones University for your students well before 2027, and that's because we know that you'll have at some point a cohort that is studying in school, but they're going to graduate after 2027 and they'll need to take that exam. So we're working feverishly to make sure that you have at about the middle of 2026 the ability to flip a switch on LindseyJones University and migrate to the new material, the new matrix for the NBRC exam. But we also understand that you can have a couple cohorts at the same time, even more, and one cohort may need to take the 2026 exam and one may need to take the 2027 exam. So one thing that we are doing, just so you know, is that in LindseyJones University already you can manage content by cohorts. Don't know if you knew that. That's something you could do now. And that means you could have a cohort that's about to graduate and all of the exams are turned on, certainly all of the content's turned on, but you may have another cohort that's coming behind them that you don't want them to see all the exams. Well, the same thing will be true of 2027. So you can turn on the 2027 material for the older cohort, or the cohort that's going to graduate the latest, I should say, because they'll graduate in 2027, while the 2026 cohort, or the cohort that's going to graduate in 2026, can have a different set of content, different set of exams, and certainly a different set of things that we teach. Certainly there's going to be some overlap there, as we don't think everything on the exam is going to change completely and differently and drastically, but we hope to learn more about that as we come. But we do have something exciting to announce. What we have figured out, even though we're making the 2027 changes now, and we don't yet have that current matrix, the NBRC says they're going to put that out, well, right now they're saying the beginning of 2026. But what we're already doing is looking at our complete database of questions and making changes now. Some of the changes that we really are kind of aware of that they're going to make in 2027. And so we're going to release a lot of those changes here in just, well, actually this coming Thursday night. LindseyJones is going to go down. We're going to change the database out. That database is going to represent about 20,000 changes in some current questions we have. It's going to represent a retirement of over 860 questions. Those are going to be gone. We talked about those. Some of them are simple. Some of them might be about IPPB or other content we think is getting a little bit long in the tooth, and we're hoping that the NBRC doesn't cover that anymore. And then, of course, we're going to be introducing another about 300 to 400 questions and several thousand more to follow, but we'll be making that change this coming Thursday. And so we'll go down for a couple hours, and your students will still have access to the same forms, but some of the questions on those have been changed. We've also combed every single question to make sure the verbiage is up to date. We've corrected some things that we think are a little bit confusing, even some typos here and there that you all have found and have reported us that need to be changed. All right, and so I just wanted to give you an update of what we're doing. We, like you, are still watching for the 2027 changes as told by the NBRC. We're looking forward to this summer, the summer forum. They say they're going to talk about it. We will see. We hear lots and lots of rumors. One of the rumors we're hearing right now is that from several people other people are hearing these rumors anyway, is that they're going to include some kind of clinical simulation methodology or approach to the NBRC exam. Now, when we ask the NBRC that question right now, when we get on the phone and ask them that, they deny that that's true. However, we'll see what's actually going to happen. Either way, as soon as it happens, we'll be able to make that change. We're postured and ready so that we can have the material ready for you and your students in the middle of 2026. The exact date's not known yet, but we will keep you informed. Stay tuned to this channel. Subscribe if you have to. We put these on YouTube and also on this page, on our web pages, just to keep you posted on our 2027 NBRC exam changes. Well, we'll look forward to talking to you in the future.